Hey guys, thanks for joining us on the channel. It is easier to address everybody in the masses here on my channel. Thank you for taking the time to stop by. It is basically all business today, talking about the C8 Corvette. But real quick, recently we told you guys about the Mini GT 164th and the incredible detail of the C8Rs. Well, I had the gray one, but now I finally got it in the blister pack. A beautiful presentation. I pre-ordered this. I didn't know when and if I was going to get the darn thing, but these things are just gorgeous. And Mini GT, I mean, I've got the blue one, I've got the yellow, I got the black one, I got the red one. I just love the detail and the great value that these things are, even though I paid over sticker for them. I'm real happy to have them. Let's get into talk about ordering. As I get distribution information, I want to share that with you guys on the channel in real time so you know what's going on. We did the same thing last month. Here's an update for you. Production's moving pretty well. It's good to see that they're on pace and maybe a little bit ahead of pace. And I anticipated, we told you guys this back in November, I anticipate for 2022 model year production to be 20 to 22,000 cars. I'll let you know we're about 14,000 right now, so I'll let you know how that goes because there are only 2 more order cycles for 2022 Corvette, this month and next month. Right now, if you're going to order, a couple of things that are coming back available again. This carbon fiber thing is really, really wacky, and I know when it comes to carbon fiber, you guys are equally wacky. You want as much carbon fiber as you can get. In fact, let me just say this real quick. In case you missed it, we did it sometime last year, a video on how much the carbon fiber cost on a C8 coupe. We added it all up. It'll blow you away. It's gonna go higher because there's more coming available in 23, but check out that video link down below. We had a conversation. We were at the Nutcracker restaurant. That was a lot of fun. Good information. Check that out. But anyways, what's coming available right now is the exposed carbon fiber mirror caps. Those are available again for ordering, and the exposed carbon fiber grille inserts. It's that little fin and then that side piece, but the caveat with that is it's only available in 3LT. What that has to do with anything, I have no idea, but those are the marching orders from the general. 3LT only if you want on your order the exposed carbon fiber grille insert. Now, I had heard rumor of this. Many of you had asked me, and I said, hey, we've got nothing in writing from Chevrolet until now. And apparently this started back January 24th. The rear park assist is going to be deleted due to the chip issue. Now, guys, I've told you, up until now, we've been extremely lucky and fortunate, and thank you so much, Chevrolet, for prioritizing Corvette with the chips, but the chip shortage has now hit us. So on the invoice, on the window sticker, will be a $50 credit. They will retrofit that part, the rear park assist, but estimated parts availability is not until Q4 of 2022, of this year. So quite some time, and that's not even a guarantee yet, but once they're available, those of you that didn't get the rear park assist, free from Chevrolet, they will retrofit the car so you have those little parking sensors that come up on your dash. That's kind of a cool picture, and I love that feature because you get all the different zones as you're backing up. Of course, you have your backup camera as well, but I would love to have the park assist and to get those beep sounds and just a little extra help to prevent you from backing into something or maybe something that's down low that you can't see. That's where those sensors will come in handy. So the $50 credit will start right away. We'll let you guys know at delivery if your car was involved with that. Right now, again, back to the carbon fiber discussion, and my concern is, as we mentioned last month and this month, 0% availability on the engine appearance package and the lighting. That's all together, the carbon fiber and the lighting. And I just wish that they made the lighting at least available as a separate option, and then you could trim it out as you wish later on. There's some great aftermarket stuff out there. American Hydrocarbon, oh my gosh, they got some really cool stuff that matches your car. Yeah, check those guys out. So zero constraint availability for any orders being released this month with the engine appearance package. In addition, the Carbon Flash High Wing, it too is no longer available. It's presented a little bit of a problem because when those cars come in and it's ordered on the car and all of a sudden it's on back order and we've got cars with holes drilled in the bumper, it's like, oh, some of you guys said, hey, just give me the car, put it in my garage, and when it comes in, let me know. This is the environment that just kind of screws my head up. And just to have a quick conversation with you guys on this, I don't think we'll ever go back to the way that it was because years ago, when we did especially a sold order for a customer, that customer and their options and so forth were protected. I mean, we never had midstream of production them taking off pieces, parts because of supply chain issues. Because before, when you ordered a car for a client, that order was protected and they got that stuff. Now, you probably couldn't get it if it was a constrained or limited item for stock cars, but to the degree what we're seeing right now, I just don't recall ever seeing that in the middle of an order being accepted, and all of a sudden, hey, by the way, yeah, can't get you that. I mean, it's frustrating, guys, and I'm just sharing that with you right now is why I wanted to mention that. In regards to the carbon fiber, though, here's my other concern, because we talked about last month how the supplier was not going to be producing, and that's why we're seeing some of the results of the constraints on new orders. I don't know if they are. Are they changing suppliers on carbon fiber? Because I guess I'm just appealing to Chevrolet to please deliver what you've promoted already that's coming for the 2023 Z06, and we assume for the Stingray as well. So if you're nutty and wacky over carbon fiber, this interior trim package is just amazing. It is upscale. I don't miss anything. Your boy Ricky's got an eagle eye. Some people have missed the fact, look at this real quick, that there's carbon fiber on those fins, those multi-level pieces up on the dash. Man, is that great. And look at the center console, even the cup holder cover. And some people have missed this. If you look just below the mode selector, kind of where your hand would rest for the mode selector, it has like a little fin, like a little lip that maybe your fingers or what have you would sit there, and then your hand reaches in front of the mode selector and turn it. So just little styling cues that I notice on this interior carbon fiber. Even those fins, the ones up on the dash, they transition and go right down into the door panels. Those are incredible. Speaking of door panels, let me show you this, in case you missed it, a close-up of the special stitching that's going to be on the 70th anniversary car for the 2023. That's pretty cool, very upscale. And as I said before, it looks like we're going to have a lighter interior more than the Sky Cool Gray. It's going to be called ceramic white. And I just wish there was more red accents on the seat because it's that red and white theme. So maybe, some of the piping on the sides of the seat, like kind of like the strike yellow that's on the C8R. I think that little red tie-in would just go with the entire theme. But that stitching pattern is a little different and is going to be only on your 70th anniversary car. That's pretty cool. We assume that. I mean, when we get all the information for 2023, who knows? Maybe 3LTs have that stitching pattern on all the cars. Again, all that information, if you're looking for 2023 ordering guide and things of that nature, that comes out, as we mentioned before, on March 21st. Online configurator will be March 24th, and the first allocation group for 2023 Corvette, including Z06, that is not in a separate allocation group, will be March 31st. As we get closer to that and talk about that distribution report, stay tuned to this channel. Very direct conversation. So let's talk Z06 again real fast. The dealer tour has been announced. It looks like they've got 146 dealers that have signed up for that. The tour starts February 18th and goes all across the country. Here's a little bit what the truck looks like. So you can see it's going to be on a fifth wheel, and that'll roll up to the dealership, and here's the interior display. I thought they might have more wheel displays. It looks more like a compact display, but it's going to be great to be up close and personal with this car, even though the date here at Coughlin is going to be August 2nd. Getting up close with these cars and just sitting in the car, having a product specialist here is going to be a wonderful way to promote this car, because the cars coming that will be delivered surely before August 2nd, they're going to be customers' cars. So you're not going to be sitting in the car. You're not going to listen to the engine. So up close and personal, it'll be a lot of fun displaying that here at our dealership. And we're going to do a YouTube live video too for those of you that can't actually make it to the event here in Pataskala on August 2nd. And I'm going to do a special new poster too for that event, so stay tuned. I have a lot of fun with that, as we always do. Something that you won't be able to buy at Chevrolet, you won't be able to buy at the Corvette Museum. It will only be right here at Coughlin Corvette in Pataskala. So yeah, we covered a lot today, all business related. I hope that helps some of you. I know there's a lot of questions yet. I've got a lot of emails, calls, and texts to get back to, but it's easier to do these quick videos and address it in the masses rather than try and say the same thing 100+ times a day to everyone. Thank you for your excitement for this car. It is still going to be demanding. I think with the introduction of Z06, as we've mentioned before, is still going to create a huge demand for Stingray. What's that split? What's that availability? I've got some inside track and some conversations that I can't share. I think Z06 is going to be a little bit more available than I anticipated, but will it be enough? Absolutely not. I mean, come on. Look what we've been going through for the last 3 years. And one more thing too, real quick. Thanks for listening and watching. If you know anybody in the area, just today is indicative of that. I really need to look at getting, I want to start with a part-time sales assistant for myself, like 3 days a week, and hopefully move that into a full-time position. And before you say anything, you're all saying, what about Ryan? Couple of reasons I don't want Ryan to do this. I don't want him to be stuck and not have any ability to do anything in your personal lives. I'm here a lot, you guys, and sometimes you go to do this, but you got to be here for your customer. Oh, I want to go do this. Nope, you got to be here for your customer. So having him here doesn't accomplish things I want to do in the big picture. I got to have somebody here watching the store, but I want to go to these shows. I got these side Corvette projects I'm working on. I'm going to have so much fun bringing those to you guys, but I want him a part of that. I want to go to these race events, and having him here, I want him with me at these things. So I don't want him tied down to the store. I want him to have the flexibility, and I want him to do things with me for a number of reasons. And I think a lot of you guys understand. But I do want a set of hands here to, and I admit many times, I can't get to every call and every email and every text, and every conversation is the same hypothetical questions. And I appreciate the interest and the opportunities. So if you know somebody in the Columbus, Ohio area that would be interested in that, I'd love to talk to them. I want to be able to take care of business because I care about you guys. I don't want anybody to be forgotten. The demand on this car going into its 4th model year is beyond anything that I ever imagined. And because of some other things that I don't want to talk about on camera, I would need and want that extra set of hands for some growth that I don't even want to go there. So I'm looking for a part-time assistant. If you know somebody, let me know. Okay, I care about what I do. I have a lot of fun with you guys. I can't do it by myself. I really can't. Many times you call the store, you're calling a call center, and I don't get all those messages. It's bizarre. Some of the people you've got to talk to right now, and they take 40 minutes of your time, and it's a conversation to nowhere and no sale, while you have people that really need to, I love talking to all you guys, but there's some people that, for business, this is a business conversation, you need to talk to these people, not about this 4 years down the road, and what do you think of this, and what do you think of this? It's go time right now. We're this close from the spring market kicking off, and I want to provide as much communication to you guys as I possibly can, hence the YouTube channel. We're going to have some fun and information and all that, but right now, I want to be able to do more than just sit here all day long. So I've got to have somebody helping me, and I'm thankful at the response to the marketing efforts. So having a set of hands here is going to be good for the growth and good to take care of you guys. So we've talked about it before, just wasn't able to do it. It wasn't in the budget. I got to find a way. Okay, so let's find a way. All right, a lot on my mind right now. Some of you that know me say, Rick's not saying everything. Not yet, but I will in due time. So thanks for watching and listening. As I get this information confirmed from Chevrolet, those are the specific conversations that I like to have with you guys about ordering. Availability is still crazy. I think 23 is going to be, just in a final thought here, I think 23 is going to be crazy. Not having a separate allocation system, and we don't know, and I assume that we're not going to get a letter from Chevy saying, hey, here's how many Z06s you're getting. It's going to be that shooting from the hip, real-time information. You may know a couple weeks in advance, hey, you got 20 Corvettes to order this month, but you won't know until the actual order cycle date to find out of that 20, how many are Z06. I assume that's how it's going to be. Fingers crossed.